That even on movement, you know what I mean? I want to know that I can go to here and not get right? Next guy passes up. First guy. Okay, so it's the 5. So I know we're running a guy.
I think, yeah, it was definitely an adjustment, and you know, he's obviously someone that we feel like is, you know, elite and, you know, at the top of his position, and part of that is the salary cap and how that fluctuates and moves, especially in the last 3 years.
He's expected to be. I had to play against him when he was in Miami too, so like that was just one part of like, I'm super excited he's on our side, but at the same time, a lot of people forget we got to go against him in practice. So like, it's not the easiest, but it's also a good thing for us to practice, and going against the best is what we want.
What's it?
You know, I can't say necessarily that we missed, because I don't want to discredit PJ and what he did for us, because he stepped up in a huge way as well. But what Brandon does bring is just the energy. It's a juice. It's a guy that flies the ball. Like I'm telling you, nobody understands. He's here at like 4:45 every day, and he's legit. Like, he's swimming in the morning. He might be swimming in the pool at like 4:15, and like nobody's realized those like aspects of what a great teammate he is, and the character aspect. But his energy and the juice and the ability to fly around and be fearless, that's what he brings.
If you just take backs around the league and you understand the length, you know, the season is not getting any shorter; it's getting longer. And so he was a big part of our success a year ago. And I think certainly where we're at with that running back room today, we feel like is further along than maybe when we first got here. So he's one of those compound multipliers. There's so much that he brings that, you know, you usually hear him before you see him in there. probably sometimes out here. He's a tremendous teammate, and yeah, I'm glad he's with us. He had a real good day yesterday, and you can just feel his instincts and his quickness and his ability to really to not only run fast but stop fast. So he's doing well. We'll see him in that role here. I mean, you don't see the pre-practice, but he's been throwing. And I do think in our third week, when you guys are out here for 3 straight days, I think you'll see more of a role.
I think for me, watching his tape, and other people have other opinions, I think his ability to make every route look the same is pretty important. As a defender, when you can make a 10-yard stop look like a go, a 10-yard dig look like a go, a 10-yard out route, everything looks the same, and it puts pressure on your back pedal as a DB. And so for him to bring that to our team is a blessing.
Huff, what does that look like physically with his footwork? Like, what is he doing in that vein that separates him from maybe other receivers?
I think he's a ground guy. He has the ability to jump. He's very explosive. Like, a lot of people think the way his height is, he can go up and get it, but that his explosiveness of getting in and out of his breaks, the footwork is just very fast, and it puts a lot of pressure. I think that's what was the ability at Miami when you had a guy like Tyreek Hill and Jay Waddle paired together.
Right.
Their ability just to make everything look deep for the dig routes and stuff like that. And so it's exciting. It puts up pressure, and it's really good for our guys too.
At Pat's event, he said that Vance told you guys defensively what you did last year doesn't really matter coming in this year. What are some areas you feel like you guys could be even better at going into next season?
A lot of it worked on the board, and a lot of it wasn't. Man, I left a lot out there in terms of interception wise, and that's exactly what he preached, man. This year is taking the ball away. We did well in third downs and sacks and different things like that, but when we looked at the lack of production, it starts with me, man. I got to lead that better and get the guys on it to a group and put myself best out there to lead these guys.
Have
a lot of times in the offseason, you got your partner Brandon Jones back this year. What does he bring that you missed at the end of last season?
I can't say necessarily that we missed, because I don't want to discredit PJ and what he did for us, because he stepped up in a huge way as well. But what Brandon does bring is just the energy. It's a juice. It's a guy that.
And the utilization for Jahdae Barron, does it change going into year 2 as compared to where we were last year in year 1?
I think, look, there'll be 2 things. A, he's got position flex inside out, and then there'll be packages, I'm sure, where in throwing situations, Vance and those guys will look at what we're wanting to do with our people, but he's out here competing and doing good.
Do you see him being able to compete at outside in addition to nickel?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
We saw Jonah back to